Everything to look good. And looks good. Alright. Cool. Gonna be ranking up again today, nothing too exciting. Okay.
I guess you're looking for a fight. Time to get started.
It's not too bad. Makes his hand a lot better. Getting the Dario early.
Blood and pain awaken me.
Okay, insight into what? Nothing. Okay. If we can get a time warn, we're pretty set.
Unbelievable!
Not too bad. I suppose I can use sorcery on the Ogler, drop it to 0. Maybe.
Unbelievable!
Have to wait and see how that goes. Yeah, I think that's what we'll go with. Getting that early play out, pretty important.
Oh, they're sparkly.
Alright. I push for the 4. I think we'll push it this way.
Done for.
Go for the double piercing.
Unbelievable!
Take 1 damage isn't too bad.
My blood is cold.
Go this way.
Maybe, just maybe, this magic will help.
It'll work this time, maybe.
Alright, perfect. Couldn't ask for a much better setup there. That's for sure.
Unbelievable!
I don't think there's much point dropping that. So,
It'll work this time, maybe. With a bang and a boom.
no point using the sorcery. Saving on will be fine, so we can get the extra damage, which will put him very close to being dead.
Ready?
Really good.
How about this spell? It's me, Xenia. Go! Go! Now you made me angry. Go, Bloodkin! One little failure's
No,
nothing.
piercing range should easily finish this then. Pretty easy.
No! No! Go, Bloodkin! Go, Bloodkin! No!
Got a fair bit of damage off that though, didn't they?
You just think I lost. You're tough.
Alright, first game down.
I've prevailed again.
I want to hopefully do some solid ranking today and get up a little bit more. I want to try and make it through to A1, hopefully, maybe not today, but in the next few days. If we can push to about the halfway mark, I'd be pretty happy. Just have to wait and see.
you're looking for a fight. Let's see you in action.
I don't actually mind that hand too much. I mean, that would get the drop on it, but it's probably gonna be too slow. I'll keep piercing. Jeez. If I don't get a time warn, I'm pretty screwed. I can't use that to turn 5 anyway. Oh dear. The difficulties of playing tempo. Well, that kind of fits nicely.
Unbelievable!
Jeez, that Daria though. Don't need 2 of them. Alright. Finally get to catch a stream.
Engulfing flames.
Unbelievable!
I'm just a mage who's as old as dirt.
You're done
And of
for.
course they have time 1 turn 4.
It's just like back in the old days.
Okay, that's weird.
How
There's
interesting.
heavy. That's really weird. Can't afford to send that back. That's not too bad.
It's knowledge I seek.
We get the drop, we get the
You're
pickup,
done for.
we drop a Daria, we drop a Flame Destroyer.
Nothing. Engulfing flames.
Should be pretty
All
solid.
tuckered out.
That's really weird. We just wouldn't let you go through and send your messages. Quite odd.
How interesting.
Yeah, I wanted to get it out earlier because I'm going out in 3 hours to meet my partner. She's finishing work. I'm going to walk home. So I'm going to meet her there. And then I'll be doing a Digimon stream later, probably about 5-6ish when I normally do these streams. So I thought may as well get all this out earlier. Plus I know it fits a bit nicer with the US time zones. So we'll see how we go. That's good. Good setup for the Piercing Rune, Flame Destroyer, Daria, and still have 5 to work with. Actually, we might just drop both of those then.
No! It'll work this time, maybe. With a bang and a boom. It'll work this time, maybe.
I think we save everything else in this hand. Bait's hand's too good to use there. We really want to use it when we have a full turn. Insight, same sort of situation. And then the other 2 cards don't really get any value until next turn anyway. Oh, you don't want to know how much trouble I had getting that up on YouTube. Jeez. As soon as I posted it, because I set them to private first before they go public, the processing thing for YouTube, straight away, it was like, copyright from bloody the music, whatever that was playing. Turns out, the whole stream yesterday, which he could have said something, honestly, but I don't know whether you're listening to it at all anyway. I didn't realize there was no audio backtrack anyway, because of the way the software was working. I've had to reroute a few things to get it to pick up the audio. But for some reason they copyrighted it, which is weird. Stormhaven. I haven't looked at Stormhaven. I've played against a couple of Stormhavens, and I don't know. I've only played against a couple. I've lost one and won one. It's something I'll have to look at.
I lost? Yeah, right. One little failure's nothing.
We got a deck list anywhere? Maybe not. No modern deck list. I hate that. Only problem with Shadowverse. You're looking for a deck list, look for a game. It's just like, nope. Alright, we'll draw those. Alright, we'll still have plenty of that, so that's fine. And that will be my last draw then. Can't afford to do the return. Alright.
It won't be long now.
Ah, you got one. Awesome. Thank you, that's very handy. What's in it? I don't have Winged Sentinel. I don't think I have Winged Sentinel. I've got pretty much everything else. I think. I don't know about Harlan General either. Bahamut card, maybe have it. I don't know, I have to look. I'll look after this game. Oh, jeez. That's pretty alright then. Warehouse sort of job's my ideal job, and I really need to work out what I'm going to do here.
This time, maybe?
Alright, there you go.
I'm all tuckered out.
But no, we'll be playing more Digimon tonight, so if you're still up around then, no doubt you will be.
One little failure's nothing.
Okay. The Time Wands are sort of useless. Not going to make much difference what I boost.
Magic will help.
Alright, we'll definitely look at building this Storm deck. Might just have to try and work out what I can put in there instead of those though.
Couldn't do it after all.
Instead of Winged Sentinel and General.
Ends here.
Winged Sentinels from Darkness, I've been buying a few of those packs, so maybe I do have one. What a pain in the ass thing. Can't even use that. Actually, I should have thought about that before I did that. Using the draw. Wow, okay. Triple Mage, no. But they have only got one card, so unless it's Daria, we should be pretty fine. Alright, we should be okay.
This is your fate.
I'm all tuckered out.
I should be able to clear that.
Unbelievable.
Didn't last for a much better turn.
My time has come.
Go! With a bang and a boom.
Okay. I've just got to make sure I've got the cards to build it, and then I can work on doing that then. Dogler's a good play. Keep the insight. I do love Haven decks, they're quite fun. I got an In-Statute Seraph the other day, so I'm only about one away from building that deck, which I'm very happy about. I've been wanting to build that deck for a while and just haven't had the Seraphs to do it because they're being legendary
I'm
amulets.
through.
And I win. Alright.
I've prevailed again.
What do we earn here first? Skill reward. 5 off. That sucks. Um. Let's see what we're missing. Yeah, alright. So we're missing all 3 of those. Yeah. What else are we missing? 2 of those, 2 of those. 1, 2. Oh, we're missing a divide bird song, that's odd. I don't mind crafting that. Should have filtered this by amulet. Oh. So my biggest problem is we're missing 3 winged sentinels, and I have no clue what I could get rid of to use them. So I can start by liquefying that because I don't really need it. They aren't even worth anything. Well, I need to be able to see what I've got in both sets from the liquefaction standpoint. There's no point getting rid of the bronze. They're not worth much. Alright. So can't really do that because I've only got 2 of them anyway, do I? No. No, that'll work. I can get rid of that. I don't mind getting rid of some of the animates if I have to create a deck. As long as I've got 3 of the standard to back it up. Oops. Liquefy list. Okay. I didn't even think of looking at something like that. I usually just liquefy anything that I don't really need. Anything I've got the extra of. So these all listed as some of these I don't know about. You can't liquefy those anyway. Grim Stuff Commander, White Paladin, Rogue Creed. That might work out. Alright, well, for a sec, we'll save this. Alright, and we'll go to the actual card list. It'll be a bit easier to work with. Alright. So I thought I had that clicked. We can get rid of these because they're really not that good anyway. Just like the liquefy list said. I should just actually filter by gold 1-drops to start with, I guess. With Banquet, doesn't fit in aggro, which is the only deck I'm really useful in. Okay. That's fine. I want to keep Hair of Illusion because I actually like that card. Alright, we'll go to 2-drops. I don't think there's much here that I really want to get rid of either. Sorry, so enable create card. Okay, sort by gold / legendary. Alright. We'll go through that then. So, Breath of the Salamanders, where I'm looking at on the list, which is here. Then Shadow Reaper, which is something I want to keep as well. Vania is obviously a keep. Love's Godspell, which I do have 2 of. AoE heals BU, yeah, okay. Makes sense. This list is very handy, thank you. We only really need another few liquefiers and we should be good. What do we got? Holy Sentinels keep. Alright. Devour Heavens. Okay. Never really used it anyway. And then obviously you keep the HNLs because they're too valuable. Command's a keep. Gem stuff command. Eight, 6, 20, so we need 24, so 1 more should do it. Just curse I don't have anyway. Dragonmancer right, see. Keep. Stapling discard dragon. Looking for the next liquefy. Number 4. Okay, was it pedal? Yeah, pedal fence. Yeah. Alright, that's plenty. That's all we needed. Okay. Yeah, I should have sorted by standard darkness orb, that would have did. Yeah, I decided to put that up. I thought it was good, and the only reason I hadn't before is because I couldn't find an overlay I liked, and then I found one. I've also upgraded the donation tab. So if you go through stream tip, that will donate up the top, and there'll be a follower. Down the bottom, and then top is follower. I did a complete overhaul of my streaming program stuff. Alright, we'll fix this deck up then. That's the next thing I was doing. Okay. I want a good card back. What have I got any? The only thing I've got for Haven's the Elena. Ah, screw it, that's worth it. Alright. Play a couple unranked games with it first. I just want to get the hang of it so we know what we're doing. The idea. Now going back to that other comment. With Storm, Haven Ideal, turn 4. Prayer, Divine Birdsong, and Helen General. Okay, makes sense. It's not a bad idea. I would do that, but because I need so many cards to create decks like this to bring out videos, it's a bit hard.
Fighting in despair, all you know?
This one's
The only hero I bought was Vania because I really wanted it, and I like the blood. Really, Hound's not bad, I guess. Actually, we'll probably drop that early. We'll keep that one. I suppose the difference though is whether you're a beginner or not a beginner. That makes a big difference to when you should buy the alt characters. Like I've waited 3 months before I even bought Vania, one alt character. I spent everything I had on packs. And I saved like 3,000 gold just for the expansion once I heard that was coming out because I wanted to make sure I had enough. Well, yeah, you can't go wrong. They do look cool, so that's not a problem.
The world's mine to conquer.
That's not a big deal, is it? I'm just thinking of just dropping that, saving the next combination. Then that's not really worth it either, is it? So we may as well just go for it. And we actually got a decent draw.
Let me ease your pain.
Alright, so that's what? One piece of the combo then, is it? Well, a combo. Makes sense, okay.
Let me show you something.
I don't know. I have a couple of him, but I've only been really keeping him for certain dragon decks. But I guess it's situational. Hard to say. I've got to look up what its effect is overall again. Yeah, Patreon apparently, yeah, is down today for a little bit. I looked at it earlier today and they were like, oh, we're doing maintenance on the 27th or whatever it is, so yeah.
Love remedies all.
But there is the other download link, donation link as well. It's another option. That's why I set all that up, to make sure I had a backup. We'll get rid of that. Kill that.
War is such
We can go for the Divine Bird song, which is quite nice. I'm sure Patreon will be back up tomorrow as well, though. I'm not sure how long they actually plan on putting it down for. Alright. Pretty good draw.
Let me show you something.
So that will combo with that quite nicely. That shouldn't fill the board too bad. So we can deal some heavy damage now. Alright. Yeah, I like Patreon best too. That's why I started with Patreon. But I thought I may as well add the other one as well, since it's probably better overall. Because with Patreon, unfortunately, you can't easily set up
Keep relying on you.
donation things to come up on your stream.
Come on now.
But at least the other one you can.
As long as we've got each other. Toodaloo.
But yeah, overall I like Patreon. This is good. We can actually banish that if we wanted to, but I think we'll just go for the general play here.
You're done for.
Deal heavy damage with this. Oh jeez, 9,000 vials, nearly 10,000 vials. That is a lot, man. Like, I spent 8,000 vials just building a forest deck. And that's after buying one of the pre-built decks. Because I had no ancient elves, I had no roaches, I had nothing. And yes, it is a great turn. I can definitely see why that kind of combination works really well. And being able to use prayer as well with it is quite good. And the Odin's going to be banishing. That's good. Are they going to trade? Yep. I'm just trying to decide what my next move will be. And I'm trying to work out where you use that. I'm guessing it's just to kill something like this and return it to play to kill again. Which will be pushing so close to game with that turn move too. Alright, that's the way I'm going to do it. Actually, that will be game, won't it? That returns it. Yeah, that's game.
The real battle begins.
You're a solid fighter.
Perfect. Alright, if we go a couple more games like that, I'll feel confident enough to take this on to ranked.
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
Oh well. That was pretty good. I can see myself really enjoying this deck if it plays out like that fairly regularly.
This one's for my family.
That's a pretty good turn 2 play, so I think we'll go with it. Alright, nice little curve. All neutral baby was a deck that I've been running on stream occasionally. It's just all neutral cards, so you can put it on absolutely any class. It's great for missions, and I actually have the YouTube video for that deck coming out today. It's just a meme-y kind of deck. It's a great bit of fun, just full of different board clears and boosters and heaps of things like Valkyrie Sphere, which is great fun. That's probably an ideal turn. So we want to get the prayer off that. Or off the Prism Princess, I guess. Priestess, sorry, I guess I can do that. It is a fun deck. It's not worth dropping that, is it? Actually, it might be. Why did that drop so much? Oh, there's only 2, isn't it? You probably want to drop that on turn 4, don't you? Makes sense. Anyway, the more damage I can get out here, the better.
Destiny calls.
Here we go, the priest for the banish kill.
You are done for.
I see, awake
That's fine. Next turn we dropped Wing Sentinel, plus that for the 8 damage. That's going to be huge again.
Be gone.
Yeah, I predominantly played Hearthstone for the last 3 years or so. I don't know. Yeah, but actually it would be about 3 years now. I've got a heap of videos actually if you go far enough back through my channel where it was just Hearthstone every day. And then I started mixing Hearthstone and Shadowverse, and then I've dropped off Hearthstone because I really got over it. I got quite bored with it.
These golden wings will end you.
Alright, that's fine.
The real battle begins.
That's still the 8 damage I was looking for. That's what you want. You want to mill the dragon. I can actually push through for game in the next couple turns, no matter what they play.
It won't be long now.
You found my Destiny channel. Yeah, I tried to start one of those back right when Destiny kind of was starting up, before I had a decent setup to do things with.
Me from the skies?
And then I got rid of the channel for for Destiny in the end, I think. And then yeah, Shadowverse I found was better. It was, like you said, it's a lot newer. There aren't that many English like channels that are that spread out, especially with deck sort of things. So I thought if I get in early, I gave it a shot, and it's just propelled my channel up, so I've kind of focused on that. And I still want to play other games here and there. That's why Digimon went up today. That was from last night. And then I'm going to do more Digimon tonight, just because I enjoy that sort of game. And we win anyway off this, so that's fine.
You're a solid fighter.
I don't want to devote my channel just to one game purely. I kind of want to throw some other stuff out there here and there, see how it goes.
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
Yeah, well, I didn't stop playing that longer. It's only the last 3 months, so yeah, I've seen all the new cards from the new expansions and the old expansions and all that stuff. And he was pretty strong. He was one of my favorites. I used him in my priest build all the time. And Kazakus was a lot stronger when that got released. I haven't touched Hearthstone in 3 weeks or so. I don't know, since the Diablo Tavern Brawl come out. It just hasn't held my attention. I got bored with it.
Is fighting and despair all you
Which
have?
after 3 years of playing nearly every day, that's not surprising.
Come on.
Yeah, we'll drop those for now. Well, we drew Winged Sentinel anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, Reno Lockwell's the best. And then Reno Priest took off, like I said, with the new expansion, which is pretty good. Can you actually still find my Destiny channel stuff? Because I thought I did get rid of most of that anyway. But maybe not. That actually is interesting me now.
You're nothing but a child.
I've been trying to clean up social medias and stuff so that it's not as bad. Oh no, it does still exist there. Yeah, that's about the only reason I was jumping on Hearthstone. Just to grab the card back. I should have played that turn 4, shouldn't I? It'll be fine, I'm sure. Oh, it is still there. Thought I deleted it,
Causes death.
but I mustn't have. I might have to log in and remove it. That channel. What do we got? Can't drop that. I can drop this along with the black inscription.
Get me down.
Alright, that'll work out. Okay. That's one way to find it, I guess.
Perfect.
I'm probably going to remove it. I just haven't got around to it. Like I said before, it didn't really take off.
Let me show you something. You're done for. You're mean.
Very similar to reason to why I like this game as well. The combos make it a lot better than Hearthstone overall. You see a lot more synergy with the cards. Which, being a Yu-Gi-Oh player for so many years before this, it really appealed to me. Plus the anime art style is just awesome.
I just want someone to be with.
That's gonna kill that.
Make your offering.
Trying to debate on whether I should just play We'll go that way. Then we'll play maybe Winged Sentinel. That will drop that. Heal 3. Storm them out.
It's you I want.
Oh, is it? When I reformatted the computer a while back, I lost all my original thumbnails and I had a lot of trouble refinding them. That actually might be very handy. Because all I could rely on was an image search, which sucked. We'll finish this first.
These golden wings will end you.
The real battle begins.
Oh dear. The Rage of Bahamut. Not a... I watched the first episode and then I got distracted by other stuff. But it wasn't bad, I just haven't sat down and actually sat through all of it.
Judgment for heretics like you.
Want to play?
I can handle the likes of you.
I've been very tempted to do that. I do have a couple of friends who are right into digital art that I've been thinking of contacting, but they're also into cosplay and stuff, and they're usually pretty busy with that around this time of year. I just don't know what kind of channel art I want yet. That's been the problem. I sat down the other day and went through a bunch of stuff, and I just couldn't decide on anything, and we went off that anyway.
These
Alright.
golden wings will end you.
You're too strong.
Definitely something I do want to update. I want to update all my channel art, banner art, all that sort of stuff. I just got to find the time to sit down, decide on a basic design I want, and then find someone who can do it to the level that I'd be happy with. We should be comfortable to take that on ladder now. You're definitely right, that is definitely high res. Wish I had looked at that sooner. Actually. Let's see. No, it's still pretty small though. I used to have like 1080p quality ones of it, and then, like I said, I had the format computed. I had the computer formatted, but my English is terrible right now. During its first language, jeez. So I lost all the original artwork that I had for the channel. And I had trouble finding the original images I used to create those ones.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
Mother, father.
Jesus.
Run.
I don't think we need all those in my hand. That's actually really good. The Holo Dogma fits really nicely.
You're mean.
think we'll just drop that for now. We'll save the 4 just in case. I want to try that deck. The only problem is I'm missing the cards that I need to actually make it half decently. I don't have enough dragon cards. The only reason I haven't played that.
You are done for. I am the malice within you. Nothing can get me down. See me?
My next project is to build a decent Dragoncraft deck, but I need the legendaries that go with it. And I don't like crafting legendaries because they're too expensive. Probably gonna ram that. Oh no, went that way. Oh no. Yeah, no, could have rammed that one. Weird. Suppose that's one way to do it. That's actually pretty good.
Can you see me?
20 other cards we got, we should be able to win. Yeah, it's for Dragoncraft. It's Dragoon Newt or something. I don't know. It's Newt something. For every card you discard, you deal 1 point of damage, and you combo it with the Altered Fate and the Legendary for Dragon. And I don't really have either of those. I think we just go... Can't go for the kill here. But I can remove their whole board till next turn. Alright. Alright, we win. This deck is actually really good. Thanks for recommending it. Great. This might be how we spend most of the stream now. And most likely I will do a video on this deck if it continues to do quite well. I'm always looking for new content, so it's quite handy. Oh, we got an epic mission too, which I didn't even realize. I knew it was coming up soon, but that's really good. Surprisingly, the Digimon stream's actually doing quite well. It's almost got as many views as my last Shadowverse stream, so that actually is really, really good. Very happy with that. Yeah, I'm missing those.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
And Altered. I think it is. Is it Altered Fate? I'm pretty sure it's Altered Fate, isn't it? That discards your whole hand and redraws it. Or just discards it. I don't know. Either way, I'm missing the most important cards, which makes it really hard to build. I don't know what to get rid of and what to keep. I'll keep Priest because he's always good. Dragon is literally the only class that I'm missing cards for now. I can build a variant of pretty much any deck. It might not be the best variant because I'm missing a lot of other cards. Yeah, it's neutral, yeah. Okay. I'm missing just so many good cards for that sort of deck. I want to use the Hollow Dogma, but I don't want to use the Hollow Dogma. But we're going to use it anyway. Kind of worth it. Play that turn 3, play that turn 4, and then bring that out turn 6, hopefully. We definitely want to play one of those. Also, looking at this, I think Patreon's back up. Or at least for me it is. I can view everything, so that's good. Don't need to play Priest yet. Wait till next turn, and he'll be good.
It's me, Vania. Go! Go! Now you made me angry. Go!
Yes, I actually just pulled it last night. I was playing in bed last night, playing a few games on my tablet, and I managed to pull it out of one of the packs I'd got. So that was really good. Where do I go with this? Priest.
Your evil deeds end now.
Banish the... We'll banish that.
You were done for.
It's basically going to be an aggro on aggro. We've got to push them down lower.
You just think you
What in the...
Hey, check this out.
Alright, this is going to be close.
Stop!
Because I'm only going to be pushing 3. No, that's actually... No, that's win. We can't lose here.
The real battle begins.
I was worried for a sec. I thought, geez, that's going to be close, but I think we pull it off quite easily.
No,
Yeah,
These golden wings will end you.
I lost.
there we
You're
go.
tough.
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. The general does look like he'd control fairly well with his rush ability. If you need to put it on something that you can't already hit with, so I think he'd be fairly good. This deck overall is actually fairly good. The only thing we haven't come up against yet is a strong Daria deck.
Is fighting
Okay.
and despair all you know? May eternal
That's alright, man.
peace be yours.
Black and Scripture, we'll keep those. Good removal. Depending on what Haven we're up against. Chromebook. Can't go wrong with Chromebook. I was actually looking into some of those. I've been looking into laptops and tablets that I could use just to stream my PC so I can just do different things that I need to do. Because using an Android tablet just doesn't do it. I'd need something with a Windows-based operating system. That way I can do a bit more, but I've got a lot of other things to pay for yet, so that is on the back burner. Alright, turn 2. Turn 3. Gotta get that right. Do we just drop Beast Call plus Prayer? Probably. Next turn we just kill the Prayer off maybe. Along with playing Luxwing. I don't know. Ah, that's fair enough. Not too worried about that though. We'll save that. Okay. That's really good because we can actually combo those for turn 5, which would be really nice.
You were done for.
Ooh. Push 4 more damage.
Unacceptable.
Okay, so that's going to kill 2. Most likely
You were done
those.
for.
Now you've got me upset.
Oh no, that's right, because it can't evolve, can it? That's actually not too bad.
Just perfect.
Alright, that's a fair way to do it. We can always save Dance of Death till next turn.
The real battle begins. No! No!
We only need to save that 4 damage and we should be good. Okay.
Let me show you something.
Lost in wayward ones.
The real battle begins.
Your path has been laid.
Alright, so that trades. That's fair enough. I can't easily banish anything here, so that defeats the purpose of playing Priest. Dance of Death, we just kill off that. And we use Priest next turn, probably.
Well, within you. Malice will never die.
No!
I'm definitely going to do this way anyway.
Ends now.
Let us
Even though I can't use the banish, I can still kill off the ward.
I see. Oh,
Strike him for 3. Set up something else. Hopefully the next couple turns. Alright, thank you very much for your donation. All donations are greatly appreciated. They'll be pushing. It's great to see support around stuff like this.
your evil
Something I've always wanted to do.
ends now.
I'll probably add you to the donation description as a second donation. I don't know when I'll
Lost
get
in wayward
be able to do that straight away though. I have to do that through the other menu. Jesus.
What in the...
Well, I'm in a bad spot here on this game. But like I said, thank you very much for the donation. It's very, very, very helpful. Oh, that's good. Winged Sentinel.
These golden wings will end you.
I should have used that 2 on there. Ah, it's fine. They're probably gonna have to trade off anyway. Alright.
Hey, that hurts. Let me show you something.
I suppose that's true. Either way, I'd probably end up making content. But it's great to see support. It really helps make things a lot better overall. It means the extra money I can put towards other things
No!
for the stream and other stuff like that. And I'm dead, aren't I? Yep. First loss of this one, that's not so bad.
I have lost.
Fits my kind of playstyle too. I like the more aggressive style decks. But it also has a good element of control, which is nice. Hopefully we can get a few more wins with this.
Is fighting and despair
Second's a good
all
spot
you
to be.
know? May eternal peace be yours.
Wouldn't ask for a much better starting hand. Looks like they got a pretty good hand too though, so that's going to be interesting. Okay. Minion, I think we'll play him out. We got the priests, which make great banishment targets for stuff like that. Not much else we can do. Alright, this is going to be pushing it.
Malice will never die.
Jesus. Just amulet after amulet with this other guy. Oh dear. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Can't be attacked. I don't know. I really can't kill that, can I? Have to wait till next turn, which is too late. Yeah, I'll get memed. Memed real hard. My only other option is to banish this, deal a little bit more damage, wait out next turn,
You are done for.
decree the field, and hope that I can start pulling back. I actually thought this card would be so interesting, and then it just turned into meme. Well, I'll get 1 damage. I get a little bit of damage with this. Clear the board, and we start afresh. Can't go wrong with a decree.
Lost in wayward ones.
And they're switching to healing, great. And they didn't play anything else. Hard. I think we just push it then.
The real battle begins.
With that play being the better one. Creates such huge, quick storm damage too. Go from having no damage on board to dropping that, plus the evolve for an extra 2. So that's +5, +5.
Nothing can get me down.
Okay. My only real play. I could play one of the priests, I suppose, but I don't know. I should have actually probably played one of those. Would have made a lot better play overall. Alright, solid evolve target.
The real battle
Alright, now it's out of range. Great.
Such a smart little kitty.
Do I just... yeah, I'm gonna have to decree this, unfortunately.
What in the...
Can't afford to do that. I've got a couple cards that would put them in lethal range, but I get a feeling that they're probably just going to heal anyway and put them out of range. No matter what happens here, so...
These golden wings will end you.
Nope, there's Winged Sentinel.
Let us conclude.
Alright, so they're either going to have it or they're not. Let's see.
I have lost.
Really? That's random. Okay. Why would you concede there?
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
Are they just assuming I had lethal in my hand or something? Because that was really weird. I know they were low on health, but geez. They were still out of range of most 3 damage attacks. I had to have something with 2 damage, I already used most of it, so that was really random. They were well and truly ahead on me, and then they just conceded. That makes no sense at all.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
Prepare for defeat.
I'm not going to complain after all. Free win, but jeez. They must have assumed I had lethal in hand. There's nothing else that they could have thought. But surely you'd play it out and see. Mercy? Yeah, well, maybe it was Mercy. We got a pretty good setup. I like this hand. Don't like that early Vania, but we'll deal with it. Yeah, well, that's the only thing I can think of. Maybe they assume that, but surely you'd play it out and see, because you're already in an advantage spot. It's not like you're way behind and have no chance of winning. We're gonna save that anyway, so we may as well try that out. Yeah, 100% calculated bluff, that's it. We're trying to bluff him out all along.
Shed tears of joy, I arrive.
Jeez, this board though. I take 2 damage summoning the priest, which I'm probably gonna have to take no matter what. And it's gonna be better than taking
End now.
a lot more damage though. Well, actually, do I get them banished? No.
I see.
Oh well, no, sorry, because they're not Urius. I was thinking they were Urius for some reason.
Go Bloodkin!
Me?
That's fine. Can't be targeted by any spells and effects. It's just a pretty solid play. Especially against something like Rune. You get it out early against something like Rune, they usually can't beat it down really easy. And yeah, the opponents had an insane aggro hand too.
What in the...
I reckon I'm going to lose to it just because of how insane they had.
That made me angry.
Although,
Bloodkin!
if I draw a second priest, evolve it, I'll pretty much clear the board off. No, I'm still going to lose to that, aren't I? That's not going to work out. So we go for the evolve here.
The real battle begins.
My only chance is that they can't kill me this turn. That's going to be the only advantage I have. we look for something else.
Show you something.
Oh, there's always a chance. But yeah, very unlikely. Playing against aggro with 3 health, with the amount of spells they have just to deal 3, it was very unlikely I was going to win. But you got to take the chance. Look at that other guy. He was like, oh no, I'm going to lose. And then just conceded even though he was winning by a mile. So you never know. They could have had nothing left, but it was unlikely.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
Bow before Dark Dragoon, ruler of the skies.
Nah, it's not too bad. I think I can work with this hand. That guy was on a whole different... Yeah, I suppose it's true. That's very true. No amulets in my starting hand, and basically every decent setup card. I just need some form of amulet. That's going to be a great banishment target, so that's good. I need to get something out here. If I don't get something out, it's going to be really sad. It's just nothing I can really do here. I think we just wait. This hand isn't necessarily bad, I just really needed an amulet. Even just one amulet would have been half decent. I could have bounced off it with the Hollow Dogma, doing Sentinel, anything.
There's a lot more
Bell
where this
ringers.
came from.
Gotta be terrified of those things.
Bells of joy are ringing.
Alright, so banish that. Yeah, alright.
Your evil deeds end now.
You're done for.
We'll banish the both bell ringers, stop them from drawing cards.
Hey, that hurts.
We don't want to get run down by the draw, that's for sure.
I am the water's watcher.
That's not fun.
My true strength.
Show me your power, holy beast.
What in the...
Trying to think of a way I can deal with this. And there it is. Gotta have the heart of the cards. Draw whatever you need when you need it. And there's the topic of discussion from earlier. Funny part is, I don't have anything to counter this.
These golden wings will
I think we're just trying to get the board out before they do.
Malice will never die.
Well, I don't see myself winning this. I'm gonna lose if I don't kill off the 2-2. damn it. That sucks.
Hey, that hurts!
Don't think I'm going to turn this around either. Nope. That's going to kill me. This time I just had a shocking hand. We're still a lot lower than when we started, which is good. So, just over an hour into the stream. Probably look at going around the 2-hour mark. So, all right.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
I do like going second,
you're
and
looking
this
for a
is
fight.
probably our first rune matchup. No, we will drop that.
No!
I basically didn't draw any amulets that I really needed, and he played Fafnir and killed me. And then played, what is it, the big storm dragon? Killed me with that.
Unbelievable!
Now it's just a question of whether I can beat Rune.
Atone with your lifeblood.
Alright, solid.
You're done for.
I'm gonna push a lot of damage, that's for sure. We get as much out of this as possible, we should be right.
Time to head home.
And they're just like, what did I do? If I don't kill this,
With a bang and a boom!
then I'm probably gonna win anyway.
It'll work this time, maybe!
Yeah, that's probably true. I probably would have more luck with something like Unicorn or Healer. Just trying to think on if there would be anything else you could really swap it out for. Not that it's a bad card, it's just probably not going to work unless you come up against spell heavy decks. They did clear that, so that's kind of shitty. That's a nice setup for next turn, that's for sure.
Nothing can get me down!
The real battle begins.
No!
I'm going to set that up next turn with General, and we should be set. Hamster boss rush.
Stop!
Yeah, that would do.
Atone with your lifeblood.
That would be an interesting idea.
With a bang and a boom.
I don't think if there's any way they can actually pull off a comeback. They'd have to ward, and I don't think they really would run a ward.
Who's as old as dirt?
It won't be long now.
It's just like back in the old days.
Alright, that should be game. Multiple ways to go for it.
Hear me, warriors of Valhalla!
Just because we'll go the
Let
above.
us conclude. I'm through.
Ah. There we go. Yeah, he did have a pretty good hand. And that still managed to beat it out.
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
And we'll go open this pack. May as well. We'll grab whatever was in here. Still after a few cards from standard set. Mostly just the legendaries, nothing else too exciting. And we didn't really get much. Just more things to get rid of. I think for a sec. How close are we to the next reward? Still a fair way off. We might jump through an arena run. I haven't done one for a while. They didn't do very well for the channel overall. I usually noticed a pretty big view drop off, but throwing them in streams I don't mind doing. So we'll pretty much do this as you guys get to pick the class. So everyone put in whatever you want. I'll pick whichever one. We'll build the deck. We'll kind of go through. And I might ask for advice here and there on what we'll throw in it. And that's how we'll do this. We'll just see. Dragon, Shadow, or Haven. I don't have much experience in Arena because I don't really play it that much. And I don't look into it that much. What do you guys recommend here? Shadow? Yep, alright. 2 votes for Shadow. I don't think there's that many people in here, so that's probably going to be the majority. So we'll go with
Let's
Shadow.
do something together.
No, we're not doing... If we do Dragon for memes, then I'm going to end up really sad. I'm sure I'll end up sad playing Dragon. Jeez, this is an interesting first hand. Phantom Howl's not bad. Don't know about Spirit Cycle. That's good, but you need to have a neutral to combo with it, and it's a little probably late for that kind of build. I think Dragon would have made me sad though. Actually, what's the Pluto is a legendary, isn't it? For an enemy follower, and it's back in defense. Okay. What do you guys think? Well, that'd be a weird, interesting thing to do. Take 2 in private matches. Oh, kicking my table. What do you guys think? Left or right? Dual commentary, yeah. That would probably work out. There's a couple of people I've been thinking of reaching out to. A couple of small channels, small streamers, stuff like that. I've just got to think on how to approach them and how to get started. That's what I thought. Phantom Howl's really good, but these are both not too bad either, but I think we will lean to the Phantom Howl. That's probably definitely better. I like the Lurching Corpses, they fit really nicely. Playful Necromancer's okay, I guess. Spellfighter's not too bad. Don't really like that. And that's a bit slow. So we'll take this side. Up. Oh dear. Destroy an enemy follower, summon a zombie if you have 4 necro. Or 4, that's probably a bit late. Gain last word, summon a zombie. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think we'll take that one. Like I said, I'm not the best, so don't be surprised if I pick stupid picks at some points. I think we'll take those two. What? Destroy enemy follower. Yes, Shadow Nick. I think we'll take the 1 just so we have something early. Now we need something later. I don't know if I want to take this guy, but these aren't looking much better for what I get. The bell ring is a good draw, so I think we'll take that. May make the wrong mistake, plus these are delayed, so I've got to take that into consideration. Tendant Knight, I do like that card. I need something for the later game, I think, and this really isn't the time to get it. Destroy an enemy foe with 1 defense. If you have enough shadows, you can choose to Necromancer, use 8 to destroy an enemy foe with 2 defense or more. That might work out. I can use it on something early if I get up against aggro-y style decks. Yeah, that's true. I think we'll take those. I need something for the late game, and that's probably going to be what I pick, the Underworld. No matter what that is. Underworld's quite good. I really need to pick some later cards, so I need to get some decent picks for the late game. Deal 3 damage to enemy follower, deal 5 damage if it's evolved. I think we will take those. Call it's not bad, I can use that. It'll give me some more late game. Don't like that. Don't like that, so no, that's not too bad, so we'll take that. We've got so many 3-drops, but not enough to deal late game. And our final pick. Don't like it. Don't like that. So we're taking Gabriel for the damage. Alright. We'll see. We didn't have the best picks, that's definitely for sure. Alright. Let's see if we can actually do anything with this. I don't mind that. Pretty early cards, nice setup. Lurching Corpse is always a nice play. And the Placeful Necromancer isn't bad, the Ghost might be handy. Hand actually isn't the worst thing I could imagine. Yeah, I realise that the curve is too low. The only problem is we didn't really have great picks when it come to picking our high cards. About the only thing Prince of Darkness I can think of to put in is... what is it? Sunhaven thing. It's basically Satan Sun deck. Sure we can find it. I don't really have it. Yeah, like I said, Haven. There's some good builds for that. Hmm. Well, that can't strike that anyway.
Hands off the graves!
I'd assume he makes your deck animated. Most animated cards that spawn other cards end up being animated, so I'd assume whatever he adds to your deck becomes it, so yeah. I think we take the ambush gain.
Such pain, such
And start using this to push a little bit. They got both banner and front lines, which is a pain. They gain on entry, and they gain on end of turn, so it's going to be hard to deal with everything.
You'll never touch Amelia!
Okay. Do we just call it and get killed and then hit for a reasonable amount of damage, or do we just trade it? That's going to be the question I've got. I think we do. We can set up a nice Gabriel next turn.
Long, Amelia.
Want to play?
Need to get as much damage out before we have to go into late game. We've also got Lesser Mummy, which is a nice setup into Storm if we need to do that later, or the Ghosts, which I can't use because I don't use the Evolve, so that's fine.
I should have foreseen this.
And there we go. I would say they're pretty even. Aggro and control, that's my opinion. Fair enough win. But Haven is just such a versatile deck, I think, overall. There's so many different build options, and they're all quite good. Like the Stormhaven I was playing earlier ends up being quite good. I've got a fair few wins out of it. It's probably done better than most of the other decks so far in AA that I've played. But eventually people will start teching against things like that. Alright, Shadow on Shadow.
Father, come on. Come on, let's play together.
That's not too bad. I think we'll drop that though. Alright, that'll work out.
Hands off the graves!
I think I'm what's the better play here. I think we just bring the Lesser Mummy out. That's a good trade. If we can keep on curve, we might do alright. Odin's a tech card. That's how I view it. I don't. Outside of Haven, because Haven's about the only deck that you really probably could run it full on. You pretty much can tech it into anything, so it's very universal, which is pretty good. That still comes down to my opinion. Yeah. It's a great card. It fits in as a tech if you know you're going up against either Seraph or something like that where you need to remove big threats. They could literally kill you. If I clear that with that, that's a good option. I guess arguably it might be. I might just save it.
That's my bad.
Not sure where the better way to do that would have been. Almost want to play Spirit Cycle. I think I will. Got the evolves too, so we use those to get out the early advantage. That's what I think. There needs to be at least one more Banish Amulet card for sure. Having just Odin is so difficult. You could have something with a drawback, like deal 1 to everything on your side of the board and destroy an amulet, or I don't know, just something that would do it. Yeah, pretty much it. Alright, we do get the Necromancy, which is good. We also get the Ward. I can evolve it, trade it.
Want to play?
Your death will make me stronger.
I think of a better way to do this.
The sea breeze stings. You gonna mess with me?
Probably gonna deck ourselves if we're not careful. I'll probably lose before that, so. Okay.
Watch me, miss. Want to play?
Alright, that's the sort of play I was looking for.
Yes, I'm
Something that I can do a good counter to.
Watch me, miss. I'll show you.
Gives me a nice trade.
I'm coming
Like
for detestable. Detestable.
The sea breeze stings.
Alright. We keep getting our draws, which is really good. It's kind of what we're aiming for. We've got a reasonable amount of board control as long as we don't see anything. Okay. I was gonna say, as long as we don't see anything like that, then we would have been pretty fine, I reckon, but it's gonna make it a lot harder.
I'm so lonely.
Like
I'm gonna hurl.
No point using that. Alright. Just gonna have to push it. Hopefully we can do more damage than they can deal.
Let's do this right.
I follow with one defense. I don't have enough necromancy to actually deal that easily. Oh, we got a new follower. Yay. Elena was really strong, that's why. Compared to the cards that are out now, Elena was probably one of the strongest, which made Haven quite powerful. I really need a way around this, damn it.
I'm gonna hurl.
Just been trying to come up with a way around this.
mean.
And yeah, Haven still is really strong, so that is true.
Smells like souls. I'm gonna tell on you.
If we trade one, we clear that, we deal 4.
So looks pretty.
Actually, I think that's going to be very close to game, isn't it? Hmm. Actually, I can't deal with the shadow because I can't use that, so that's pain. So we're just going to play out, keep Phantom for next turn, hopefully, and not die. I don't see I'm coming back off this. No, because that's going to kill it straight away, so that's game. There we go.
Wrong. That was amazing.
Oh yeah, D definitely had a lot of broken cards like that, which made it quite powerful. That was good. So we're 2 down. Good. Watch me completely botch this game and just lose. That's what will happen.
Mother, father,
Okay, dragon.
run!
This one's
See if
for
they
my
meme me.
family.
I'm keeping this. Oh, jeez. I would be happy too. Blood control is extremely expensive to build. Oh, I had no. The problem with Phantom Howl that I had there before, I couldn't use it earlier because I only had 1 shadow. Yeah. I had 1 shadow. I was so close. I only needed 1 more, and I couldn't really pull that off. Otherwise, yeah, I would have went for it and won with that. Well, I've got the spell. Which spell would have gave me the shadow? The killing spell would have. Ah, you're right. That would have done it.
Oh, I was born ready.
I had a thought of that, yeah. I could have played it that way around. Hmm. I think we just get rid of that. We ward up. Because it has so many legendaries in so many legendaries in it. That's why it's so expensive. And it's good because it's a heavy counter to things like Rune. Just really expensive to make. I think we'll just use that. Got a couple of them, so we should be right. It is really good. Control Blood is really good. At least from what I've played against, and I've played a little bit of Control Blood with what I have, but it's nowhere near as good as it could be. It is still pretty strong. I think we might kill that. I could have used the Bane, but I want to save the damage.
Can I go with you?
You've no business here. Flee while I am
Cost in dust is somewhere around 50,000. I think I can get away with this.
I just want someone. Can I go with you?
Especially with Gabriel next turn. That summoning a skeleton should be really hard for him to deal with.
all is an illusion.
That's why everyone was like, congratulations, because it's that expensive.
Like a mist.
There's no one else I'd rather
Alright,
lose
third
to.
game down, wow.
I did it! I won!
Oh dear, video I made a month ago finally has its copyright claim lifted. How dumb is that? Oops. Why'd I click off that? Now look what I've done. I gotta find it again. You steal your soul, yeah. It's pretty much what you do to craft something like that. I struggle to make bloody 3-2 in Arena. This is the best run I've had in ages. I made a Hearthstone video about a month ago, and for some reason it got copyright listed for the video content. So one of my plays matched a similar video to someone else that someone else had done, and for some reason YouTube's copyright system, automated system obviously, picked it up and it striked it. So I had to put in a claim, and now I've had to wait 30 days for that video to be released for it to be able to be monetized and stuff. It was able to go up, it just wasn't able to be monetized, which is a pain. But it was the dumbest thing. Like, I had no music in it. All I was doing was playing Hearthstone and commentating, and it got flagged. Well, this wasn't even a big company. This was a small YouTuber. It just picked it up as being similar content and for some reason flagged it.
I'm so lonely.
So, because it said it was an automated claim. And I tried to contact the guy's channel who, like, it was the same content, see if it could get sorted out quicker, but obviously it didn't. And it's just been released now. Yeah. The Digimon video, actually, that I posted today got flagged for copyright last night when I tried to post it. That's why it took so long to go up. It was meant to go up last night. And that was for music, which wasn't even in it because I realized the audio from the game wasn't coming through the stream. But that was released for copyright this morning, luckily, so that was sorted pretty quickly. Do I just kill this? Debating on whether it's worth it. I think it is. Let me get the zombie.
The sea breeze stings.
I haven't had 5-0 yet. If I get 5-0 here, that'll be the first. And yeah, it was stupider. It was really dumb. I was like, why is it being copyrighted? And then I didn't want to post it because I still wanted to be able to monetize it. And if I put it up before it got monetized, I'd lose whatever initial views I got, along with the fact that it wouldn't be listed in 6 different countries.
You wanna mess with me?
If you want to post certain deck links and stuff, you'd have to send them to me and then I'll put them up. And no, I can't see deleted links myself, so you have to whisper it to me and then I'll post it through. It's just your standard Twitch rules stuff. I don't like having random links get flooded sometimes, especially if the channel gets bigger.
Your flesh and bones
Oh,
are
that would be
mine.
bad.
The ecstasy.
Oh dear. Alright, we'll post that. That's a pretty good picture. There you go. I gotta deal with this bloody board, jeez. I don't have 4 necromancy. I can get 4 necromancy, I think, can't I? No, because that won't give me 4. I was hoping it would, but it didn't.
I'm so lonely.
Ding dong!
My friend's pretty. Whoa!
Alright. I have an animated Blood Mary. I was very happy with that I pulled.
Want to play?
I only got that not that long ago. Maybe decide to use it. And this is gonna suck, isn't it? They're probably trading that. No? Well, they went with it. Alright. I suppose that's one way to do it.
Can I go with you?
Want to play?
I'll live again.
Alright, this isn't a bad spot. It is pretty good. Blood Mary does look like a good card. Oh my god, open 3. Jeez. That's how I felt about the Bahamut expansion. With the packs that I got, I opened bloody 3 Neps in the first lot of packs I had. Which was insane. And then I opened like 2 Daria, which was also quite good. I think I can survive this. I should be able to push for game. I don't blame you. Mary is pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty true too. Did you just go offline? No. I don't think there's anything going offline. Dropped a couple of frames, which is good. Yeah, it looks like the video's dropped a few frames.
Mean!
It may be my end, it may just be Twitch. Sometimes that happens. Yeah. It looks to be fine now, especially from my end. There's not much more I can obviously do. But we definitely did drop a couple of frames there in the last minute. Like the bitrate just dropped right to 0 nearly. That was probably it, but it looks like it's stabilized now. Well, this is bad. No matter how I trade this, they're going to gain 7 health.
I'm taking you with me. I'm gonna tell on you. You beckoned.
Well, we may as well get some stuff out at least.
Sea breeze stings.
I'll show you.
That's good.
Heaven's decree will be, and I will show you the way.
Mean!
As long as everything's good now, that should be alright. Australian internet for you. That or it was just Twitch's dropping out slightly. Who knows? Random stream errors, it happens.
I'm coming for you.
Heaven's decree will abide.
Like Bane Shadows. Sucks. And we win.
I'm coming for you. Irresistible. Too strong.
Alright, what's that? 1 game left. Jeez. This is stressful.
I did it. I won.
We got the most views we've had for a while, by the looks of it. So, what a stressful time to be playing. Windows game mode, so you mean the screen is just windowed, or... I'm confused. I think I might have missed something.
Father, come on.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
On a roll, yeah. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to get completely destroyed by this Haven, and I'm just going to lose. That's what'll probably happen. My luck is normally atrocious for this sort of thing. If I win, I'll be ecstatic. Like, I haven't had much luck, but... this will be exciting. We haven't got a bad hand, so that shouldn't hopefully weigh us down.
I'm so lonely.
Good start. Yeah, knock on wood. Knock on all the wood you can find, please. Yeah, before it's too late, that's it.
Can I go with you?
Oh, this is going to be interesting. We've got our 7 drops, so that's not a bad defensive.
All there is.
That's a pain that I don't want to deal with, but I think we will.
Can I go with
Oh,
you?
that's it.
Now that's pretty smart, actually. That's really good. Surprised I haven't read anything about that yet. Mind you, I'm not running on Windows 10 though. I'm running on Windows 7 mostly because I had a lot of game compatibility issues.
The church is a beacon
But that might make me want to switch up. Interesting. Alright, we'll get rid of that.
Can I go
Actually.
with you?
Perfect. That's a much better way to deal with that.
Can I go with you?
Well, this is looking good so far. That arc was actually very interesting. Being able to redistribute it all to different individual cores. That'll make a big help on things like what I'm running. Because I've got a, FX 6300? Black Edition for my processor. So that's 6 cores, and most games will only run on 2 to 4. That usually leaves 2 free. So if we kill
Can
that,
I go with you?
we evolve that and we win. That's game. That's 5. Yes, thank God. Thank God for that.
I did it. I won.
And we made 50, so that's nice. Now let's see what rewards we get. First ever 5 wins in a row. It's not a bad idea. The only problem is I'm going to upload the whole thing anyway. And I was almost going to cut out the other one where the guy conceded and make that a separate little video, but it's not a bad idea. I would have liked the 2 packs better there, but 200 rupees is just as good, I suppose. Claim that. We'll open another pack. Let's see if we get a decent card out of it. There's so many cards in standard that I need. Like I could do with some more of the legendaries that I need for this. Oh yeah, there you go. What else we got? Well, it's not the best legendary at all, but it's a legendary, so that's not bad. Plus a couple of golds. Fit quite nicely. And what? 1, 2 animates? Yeah, that's not bad. Five off another pack. Yeah, I know. I've been 5 off another pack since the quest I had before. Alright. We're going to end off this stream here for today. I will be streaming later tonight, but that will be Digimon World Next Order if any of you guys want to check that out. Also, I'll be streaming tomorrow afternoon, probably around a similar time, depending on how things go. And of course, you can catch these all on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you guys next time. So thanks for watching, and thanks for donating. That's also very helpful. So see ya.